the least experienced out of all of the actors in this movie, so I was like, why me?
We get the astronauts, we bring them home. Go.
The heat signature's rising fast.
We gotta get out of here.
Where's Jean?
Where is she? Jean!
Your Grace? Oh, I like that.
Queen of the North.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you take a knee?
No, I should have.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
you don't
sure.
have to.
Because
Oh,
I
okay.
am from the North, you know? So, of course, I should have done it automatically as soon as I came in.
Thank you very much. You can be a knight.
Yeah.
now.
Thank you. Really?
Yeah.
You're officially knighting me, the Queen of the North.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, okay, this will be the final interview I ever do, because it's only downhill from now.
Who are you?
The better question is, who are you? Are you a scared little girl who answers to a man in a chair? Or are you the most powerful creature on the planet?
I really love your performances in this film.
Oh, thanks.
And one of the great things, and I think one of the interesting challenges for both of you, is that it's two characters where there's so much simmering under the surface, so much anger and frustration and power. And you still have to communicate that while presenting this, this stoic facade, and there's all these visual effects that's accompanying you. Is that a difficult challenge for both of you?
Oh, I think it's always a challenge having, so many emotions bubbling inside of you. I think this movie is an emotional roller coaster, especially for me playing the character. It was just kind of a very disorientating experience. Yeah, of course, it's always difficult having to play all those undertones. What about you?
I don't know. I think it's easy to cover your emotions up. Mm-hmm. Because that's in some sense the safe thing to do, because we all feel a lot of things, but sometimes society says let's keep it contained and covered. Mm-hmm. I think actually the really difficult, really brave thing to do is to let the emotions out. So there's some scenes that Sophie has in this film that I think are really powerful because of that.
The X-Men fear you.
And what they fear, we seek to destroy.
I'm a huge X-Men fan. I've been reading the comics ever since I was a kid, actually.
Wow.
And I was wondering, because this is very much the first X-Men film that's not focused on sort of the friendship between Professor X and Magneto, and it's not focused on Wolverine. And this is the very first film where he's not even in it, not even a cameo.
I know.
So was that sort of that must have been an exciting prospect, but was it also a bit scary to have to carry this film?
Yeah, absolutely. The least experienced out of all of the actors in this movie, so I was like, why me? But also, it's such an honor because this character is, so loved, and, hearing that people have been reading the comics since they were little boys and little girls, I think that's so inspiring for me to kind of do the best job I can and honor the character and honor the people who have loved her for so long and loved that storyline. And I was just really pumped. I was really, really excited. But obviously there's a pressure there to get it right.
Yeah, of course. And Jessica, this is the first time you've dipped your toes into the realm of the superhero genre, even though you've been invited a couple times previously. So why was it this time that you decided to take the plunge?
I was excited that the Dark Phoenix storyline was front and center. The last time they made this film, it was a very small part of the movie, and it's the most popular comic book in the X-Men series, so it needed its own special treatment. I was excited about that. Also, Simon Kinberg, it's his directorial debut, and I love working with first-time filmmakers because there's this sense of excitement and joy when you get on set. They're so happy to be there, and it's like, yes, we are so lucky to do what we get to do. And going onto a set with someone who's very jaded and it's like, okay, it's just not as fun as with someone who's reminding you of that gratitude.
And I gotta ask, because I'm a huge comic book nerd, and I'm also a huge film nerd, I did get a little bit of a T-1000 Terminator sort of vibe from you in the film, because of your the determination, but also the gracefulness, the agility of the movement as well. And was that part of the inspiration?
How many times can I wink? That definitely was. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, absolutely. My character says emotions make you weak, so there's the sense that she is absolutely clinical, so incredibly intelligent and efficient with her movement. Her species believe that you would waste energy moving your hands, smiling, all of this stuff, when it's all about What do we need? How do we move forward? And whenever she deploys emotions, it's to make a human being feel more comfortable. So yes, that was a very small part of my inspiration.
Cool. Well, okay, I'm going to start a petition afterwards to have you as the next Terminator. That would be
And the Terminator.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, you got the accent nailed down already. Well, I've run out of time, unfortunately. So, again, Your Grace, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so
Let us
much.
know if you come by.